Hi friends, today I am going to play with the other Pat McGrath palette that I picked up from the holiday collection release from Pat McGrath, the Bijou Brilliance. This one is called the Starstruck Splendor. So let's get into it. Here's the palette. Let's take a good look. Here's the back if you want to see what it says. Okay. Hope that it's not broken. Perfect. Oh, that green is stunning. Oh, there's two greens. I forgot there's two greens. She's really pretty. The blush seems a little bright. It's a good thing I like bright blushes. I think I have this blush right here twice over. Well, one of them might be expired and the other one is in like a smaller trio. So, you know, I don't mind having this one again because it's a beautiful neutral. I think it's Nymphette. Yeah, it sure is. Nymphette. I am using my newest paint pot, which is in the shade Painterly. Okay. Trying something a little different these days. I'm not doing my soft ochre on the regular no more. I'm checking this out and I'm kind of liking it. Okay, my eyes are primed. Let's take a really good look at this palette. I'm actually wearing literally the perfect outfit. Yeah, I was more excited about the other palette that I picked up, the one that I played with yesterday. I do have a video with that one already up on my channel. If you missed it, I'll link that up here and down below in the description box. Check it out when this one's over. But I was really looking forward to that one more because of the purples. And I literally only picked this one up because, like, how was I going to skip a palette from Pat McGrath? You know what I mean? So I was like, I can take the greens or I can leave them. I do like green eyeshadow, but I was just like, whatever, right? So I'm happy to see though that again, much like that one didn't photograph and do it any justice. Do you see the shift? And this one looks like it's going to be really bright and fun. So I'm really excited to get into these. I just now dug my finger into this blush too. Anyway, it doesn't matter. I'm going to use it and it's fine. So I don't have any blush on right now. Let's go ahead and start off with that. I need to wash brushes. I'm low on my brushes because I recently did a second declutter that I did not film. And yeah, so like I have fewer blush brushes than I'm used to. And so I need to just wash a little bit more often. Okay, so here's one of the blushes. Here's what Nymphette looks like. That's this one here. Okay, hold on, let me get a different blush brush. That one was very, very like pale payoff. Like I never got this much color out of it. So, oh yeah, that's remnants from yesterday's blush because that one was really bright. Anyways. We probably all know what Nymphette looks like. It's like a tried and true color in her collection. I'm gonna pick up this bright one, Coral Cosmos. That sounds so pretty. Let's just see what it looks like over here. Oh, that's beautiful. Oh my God, it's so pretty. Wow, I thought that was gonna be a lot brighter, but this is a very like fluffy, airy brush, and I like it for my really, really pigmented bright colors so that it helps you like not look like a clown immediately, and you can kind of like build it up even if you really want intense payoff. So that's what that looks like. I feel like the cheeks look almost the same. Let me use that other brush just so that I can get the same kind of color on both of them. I'm just mixing the colors now so that I can try to like get my cheeks to match. And I'm just gonna tamp it down with a little bit of my Lawless powder. Oh yeah, I forgot that I was gonna contour my nose and I didn't, but that's fine. This shade here completely flew under the radar for me. It is like a pink to some sort of a beautiful shift. We'll be using that one. Okay, I'm gonna start off with this. All right. So that first shade starts off really nicely. That's this one right here. I want to see what this beautiful lilac color looks like. So I'm going to put this one on the lower lash line, even though like I normally don't start doing my lower lash line right now. I'm just going to go ahead and I think I picked up the wrong shade just now and mixed them. I'm not 100% sure. Yeah, because this one's purple and the other one's pink. Oh, good Lord, Michelle. Yeah, I did two different colors on the eye. Okay, so now I'm going to do that again on the other side on purpose this time. I like how you have kind of like a neutral vibe here too. You've got this kind of mid-tone brown satin. You've got this really beautiful light satin here, plus this kind of mid-tone brown that you can use as a crease shade. So again, you can do neutrals here, and then you've got some really fun pops of color. You've got 4 different mattes, so you can really kind of take the look in a slight different color story with each direction that you choose. I really like this. I feel like this is a smart color story because you have your neutral shades here, right here, like those two especially, and then right here also. But you've got a lot of really fun pops of color that you can switch the look up with. Plus you've got an everyday staple blush and a really fun bright blush. So this palette here, I feel like goes really well from basic all the way to like having some fun with your looks. So I think you can get a lot of variety out of this palette and the other one too, but I feel like this one a little bit more so maybe for whatever reason. It's just, I feel like the greens are a more approachable pop of color than some of the shifty purples were in the other one, but that's just my speculation. I could be wrong. I personally never wore green eyeshadow until like maybe a year and a half ago. So maybe green isn't like more of a neutral, but I don't know. I just feel like this is a very wearable palette. It goes from day to night. It goes from boring and basic to like really jazzed up. I'm gonna go the pink green route. So I'm gonna go and deepen up my outer corner with this one. This might be too bright, so let's put this here. No, it's really beautiful. I don't really like the way that looks in my outer corner right there. I feel like I'm struggling a little bit with this mauve shade, this like kind of mauvey mauve rose tone, rosewood kind of color. It just looks a little patchy. Can you see how that is? It could be my primer. Maybe I didn't like smooth it out well enough, or maybe it's just this shade. I don't know. I keep working with it. All right, so I'm don't really like the way that shade is turning out. That's this one. I'm struggling with this shade right here. Let's see if this one will help it at all. I'm just gonna put this in the corner and just see if it'll like smooth out the way that it looks. Yeah, that helped a lot. Okay, so I basically took that brown matte over that mauve matte, and I really like that so much better. I feel like this brown one helped to smooth out the issues that I felt like I was seeing with the mauve one. All right, so I feel like we got a good layout going. I'm gonna start off with the pink one and then I'll put the dark one on it. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna start off, I don't wanna put my finger in it. I just don't feel like getting my hand dirty right now. Maybe I should wet it so that it doesn't end up in my eye because I'm not using glitter glue. Yeah, let's do that. No, because what I don't like about spraying it and wetting it is that after your brush, like after the product dries, it still flakes off later. So like, yeah, it applies, it might apply. Oh, I forgot. Duh. My Pat McGrath. Duh. Told you, I'm so out of sight, out of mind. If I don't see it, like, I'm not going to remember that I have it and I'm not going to use it. That's just how I am. Which honestly, for me, makes getting over things really easy. So I appreciate that about me. Just pat this in a little bit. All right, so now I'm picking up that really beautiful pink and I'm just gonna place that on the inner lid. Let's just see how it goes. Oh, it's pink to green. Holy moly. Oh my God. Are you getting that effect? I'm sure you're not, because my camera literally does it no justice. Wow, that is gorgeous. I'm gonna take this crazy deep green that looks a little bit like aqua blue shifty and I'm gonna put it here. Oh my God, that's dark. That's super deep green. I wasn't expecting it to be that green, so. That feels a little out of place because I don't have anything deeper to deepen up my outer corner for that to not look too dark going into a lighter matte, if you know what I'm saying. The color is stunning, okay, but I don't really like the way it looks on my eyes. It kind of makes my eyes look old. Like, I don't have super crinkly lids, but it makes them look really crinkly, I think. And I don't like how now I don't have anything dark. Let's see if I can get this one to be darker. I'm just gonna try to build up my outer corner a little more. Yeah, see, it's too light. I think that looks ridiculous. I don't have, like, I need a black shadow or something like that. And I don't have anything in this palette to use. Let me try taking this all the way to the outer edge to see if maybe that'll just look a little better. There's the look. I don't like it. Okay, let me just keep trying. I'm gonna take this dark brown, it looks kind of light to dark. I don't know what's happening. I'm gonna put that one on the lower lash line. I'm just gonna see what this one does because we're here and I already don't like this look. Holy okay, that one I like. That was amazing. Did you see that? That one I like a lot. Oh my God. Oh, okay. That one saved the look for me. I do feel like it looks like a really fall vibe, but okay, let's see if you can see the shift. I hope you can see the shift on that. Okay, so let's take a look at the eyes really quick with no mascara. Okay, let me add some finishing touches and I'll be right back to show you the completed look and discuss my final thoughts on this palette. Okay, friends, here's the finished look with eyeliner and mascara. Let's take a really good look at the eyes. Okay, yeah, so here's the look. let me take a good look at it. Honestly, this is giving me Sublime. I feel like I could have gotten this look with the Sublime palette. Yeah. So that's kind of funny, but I wouldn't travel with my Sublime palette. I would travel with this one. I feel like I would definitely need a deepening up shade. Actually, no, I feel like it worked out okay in the end. I was able to save it just by using that shade all the way to the outer corner. Although that's not my usual makeup preference style, I feel like it looks fine and the look is beautiful. I love the way that it turned out. I did feel a little uncomfortable doing that at the time, but you know, it's okay to step out of the box every now and then and do something a little different. So that being said, I do like the palette a lot more than I did 5 minutes ago when I felt like I was struggling with my outer corner trying to figure out what to do. But once I got that all figured out, I actually really do like the look a lot. Let's see how many shades I didn't use. So the only shade that I haven't used in the palette is this center one here. And I feel like I should give it a go. So let's just go ahead and throw that on somewhere to see what it looks like. Taking a small rougher pencil, and I'm gonna just put that right here for a little pop of brightness. Let's just see if it does anything. Oh, it kind of does. Ooh, that's like a really pretty peachy. It's hard to see on the screen, but it is really obvious here. I'm gonna put it all the way in the inner corner, even though it's a little dark, just so that you can see it. And to really showcase that color so we can like take a good look at it. I feel like that would be really pretty all over the lid. It's a really beautiful peach. I feel like that with these two deep mattes would make a beautiful look. Okay, so I actually do like the way that that finished the look off a lot better. So now so I did end up using every shade in the palette, and oh wow, it kind of goes, that shade, that last shade that I just added brings out some of that really pretty peach in the shift on the inner corner, like on the inner part of my eyelid. I really like the way those two are working together. I actually ended up liking the look a lot more than I did when I was about to go put on my eyeliner and mascara. So as always, eyeliner and mascara really pulls a look together for me, for my own preferences personally. And so yeah, I like the look a lot. Now I want to know, let me know what you think of the look down below. I look forward to hearing your thoughts and reading your comments there. So yeah, now I want to know what your thoughts on this palette are. I feel like this is the palette that most people were leaning towards because it's a little bit more neutral, and the greens I think seem a little bit more approachable maybe for some people that aren't usually into color. I do find this green here to be the biggest surprise to me in the whole palette. That one and this light shade over here. It has a beautiful shift, and this one was just a lot deeper and grungier than I expected. So anyways, yeah. I feel like this one's just really close to the Sublime palette, and maybe you don't need both of them, but maybe you want this for a travel version, and especially because it does have this really fun new blush. I didn't think I was gonna like this blush, even though I do like bright blushes. I'm not usually into coral, but I do think it looks really pretty on my skin tone. I think it's really fun and fresh, and it'll be probably more of a staple for me in the spring than it is right now in the fall and the winter for me personally. But I do really like the color, and yeah, I ended up really liking this palette after all. So I'm so happy to have it in my collection. So those are my thoughts on the palette. That's gonna do it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed hanging out with me. Thank you so much for watching my video. Please be sure to click the like button and make sure you're subscribed, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.